I mean, at this point, let's just hit a big putt, get back to par. It's for the kids, y'all. It's for the kids. What is up, YouTube fam? Robbie C here, and we are at the start of day one of Vlogmas. This is going to be a huge undertaking. I am so stoked to bring you guys some content over the next 25 days to just kind of, let the hair down a little bit. Let's have some fun, maybe learn some, and do some pretty wacky challenges. Don't worry for the learners out there. The Level Up series is going to be spread all throughout the month of December, as well as heading into 2022. Now, today is a special video for multiple reasons. One, we're kicking off Vlogmas, so get pumped. We get to hang out like a ton over the next few weeks. Number two, we get to partner with an organization that I've been so stoked to part with for multiple months now, and I am so pumped to feature them in day one of Vlogmas. So be ready, because you're going to hear about them all throughout the video. And the third is we're throwing pigs. All that to say, day one's gonna feel a little bit different than the rest of the Vlogmas episodes, but we're just really excited. So let's dive in and head to the course, shall we? So here we are on hole one, 220 feet. This is a brand new pig, so she should be extremely overstable. Normally the fairway is right up the middle, but we're gonna go crazy and try something really fun and just crash in with a forehand. I don't know, if it works, that's gonna be pretty epic, but if it didn't work, well, we're gonna be in a rough place. Alrighty, so we've got a little look at the pin here. It's gonna slope down pretty hard to the left, so I think that we're gonna give it a run, but try to get it pretty flat so that it doesn't just fade and fall down the hill. These branches could be a problem, so get that put a little closer. No foot faults today. Ooh. Oh man, definitely more of a roll away than we wanted to get things started. Got a nice, probably like 15-footer straight uphill. See if we can bang this and get ourselves a par to start. Bang, bang. There we go. All right, stepping into hole two, it's just gonna be a nice smooth forehand off to the right. Don't really have a distance for you guys, but if I had to guess, I'd say probably in the 225, 230 range. So it should be nice and smooth for a pig shot. Just gotta basically pump it down the middle and hope you hit your gap. Game time. That is juicy. If I were to draw you the ideal line, I'd say that's what it is. But speaking of not ideal, let's take a moment to talk about the trash bag challenge when we walk down this hole. So the Isaiah 117 house functions with children who are in the foster care system and are currently awaiting a home or a placement. But the trash bag challenge is a super cool way for you to help raise awareness for the injustice that happens within the foster care system. So many kids show up with all of their belongings in just a black trash bag because that's the best way they have to haul everything that they own. And so part of the trash bag challenge is going throughout your normal life, whether that's playing a round of disc golf, going to the gym, using just a trash bag to haul all of your stuff around and trying to raise awareness for the solid work that's happening inside the foster care system, and yet there is still so much to be done. So honestly, the least we can do is participate in this challenge to help raise that awareness. I told you, if we had to draw this line up, I don't know that we could have drawn it up any better, so I got ourselves right here another about 15-foot putt, but this one's actually somewhat flat, so bang-a-rang. We got our birdie. Hole 3C location has probably one of the coolest greens in all of Birmingham on a really cool rock. Thankful for the work that TK's done. But the trick here is that I'm actually not tempted to go straight for the basket that you can kind of see through that gap up there. I actually just play to the shorter location at hole A at 242 feet, and then that allows me to lay over, take a three, and walk away. I am not tempted by the birdie on this hole at all. No temptation here, just me, my piggy, and my pars and birdies. So this gives you a pretty good look at why this hole can ruin so many people, because that elevated basket is just like asking you to run it and sail way past. So like I said, temptation not there at all. We're just gonna lay that up next to the rock, have a really weird uphill putt, and see what we can do with this. In fact, we're just gonna leave the camera angle the same. Keep this rolling the whole time. Get up here, and being 6'3" has its advantages some days. Bang. Hole 4 coming in at 271 feet, straight uphill. Once again, when you have a pig, you really have no worries in the world whatsoever to begin with, but also the beauty of a pig is that if you aren't too aggressive, it's really hard to get into trouble. So I want to give a quick word to the team over at the Isaiah 117 house. So with all that said, let's hear what they're doing to change some lives, and I'm just gonna try and not hit any trees.
Like a process that the kids have to go through on the worst day of their life. They hear the social worker making the phone calls, and they get no's on the other end. So
the longer it takes to find the placement, they know
nobody wants me.
Them.
When children arrive at social services, they are often coming from a situation where they have been removed from their home. There are always significant circumstances that brought them to that point in time. We had a 13-year-old young man and his 10-year-old cousin. Those two kids were sitting here at this agency for hours, and I'll never forget him just looking at me and saying, I don't care what happens to me, but please just find the best placement for her.
What the Isaiah House does is it provides a home where this child can come, where they can be loved, where they can play with toys, where they can get a bath, get clean clothes, and then if it's the middle of the night, where they can spend the night in a comfortable bed in a room that looks like a child's room, not a conference room. Instead of sleeping on the floor, so that when the child gets to our house, we can just love on them. We can just spend some time. We can just get to know them, you know.
Isaiah House is going to give us more time to make the right decision for each child.
Super grateful for what the team at Isaiah 117 is doing. What I'm not thankful for is the bogey we took on hole 4 and then failing to get the birdie on hole 5. Really tight tunnel, backhand pig. Let's see if we can actually throw a smooth backhand. I'm not trying to throw it crazy hard, although it is probably close to like 280 feet. Oh, that is not good. Not good at all. So we're over here and the basket is like up yonder. I'm really not seeing much. Let's just go crazy here. The only way to know how much you can test it is to test it. All right, the only way out is up. Didn't go great, didn't necessarily hit any trees, so I think we should be fine. Yeah. Bang-a-rang, we got through like all of that mess to still get out here to save the par. I'll take that every day of the week. That is, come on, baby. Bang, putt made. We got 3 holes left and we're sitting at even par. And I know the pigs can do better than that. Let's see if we can't get a birdie here. This might be tough. The next hole is definitely gonna be tough. But hole 9, don't worry. We saved a special one for last. So just lace it down the fairway, move your way like up and to the right. New pig, new problems, or new pig, new birdies. You know what I'm saying? Whoop whoop. Yeah, no new birdies. New possible OB. Yeah, so that's where we landed. We're not surrounded by water, but that is precarious. This is no bueno. Because like we talked about, this doesn't necessarily come out of the anhyzer. So maybe we just like soft toss it. We'll have a look. That was none of the things that we said we wanted to do. If we run it really hard, there's OB behind the baskets. You gotta do it for the people. You gotta run it. Although the straight putt doesn't exist, so I'm gonna have to let it fade in. So soft toss it and hope it comes up short. Oh. All right, so the bummer here for the last 2 holes is that elevation never transfers well on camera. It's like really uphill. 302 feet. I don't think that I could get a pig there. So I'm just gonna try to throw this on anhyzer, not like crazy force it, but let it kind of fade out, throw it high because we're going uphill, and just be happy with a 3. And for all that is good, please just don't take a 4. All right, we're at here. I guess we gotta try to throw it in. That'd be nice. And just be happy with a 3. And for all that is good, please just don't take a 4. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, like 11 and some change. Because greedy Robbie decided, why not just run it in? Sometimes I hate the aggressive side of myself. Big putt time. For the kids. That one was for the kids. If hole 3 has one of the coolest greens in Birmingham, hole 9 is definitely one of the coolest shots in Birmingham. Just like take it in. Look how nice that is. We're gonna rip this pig out there over some batting cages and just hope that it hyzers back in. That tree always spooks me. Don't want to break this hand. I mean, at this point, let's just hit a big putt, get back to par. It's for the kids, y'all. It's for the kids. Do you hate kids, pig? Do you hate the children? Well, this little piggy's got some lessons to learn because that is a bummer of a rollaway. Huge hill, I did throw a hyzer into it, so like I set myself up for that, going for the aggressive putt, but it's way easier to blame the disc than it is to blame me. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you enjoyed episode 1 of Vlogmas. We got 24 more days of video coming at you. It's gonna be a good time. My hope is the quality of the disc golf definitely goes up because this was lackluster, especially considering I'm playing with my favorite disc. Sorry to embarrass the pig farmers out there. We're gonna do better, I promise. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have an amazing week. But for now, I'm gonna leave you with the birdie.